Spring and summer are where style can shine or completely fall apart. And it typically comes down to one key factor: fabric. In today's video, I'll be breaking down linen, linen blends, and a few other warm weather fabrics that you should strongly consider wearing, especially if you want to stay sharp in the heat. So let's start with the most obvious first choice: linen. Linen is probably one of the most breathable fabrics you can wear. It's lightweight, it allows for airflow, and it's built for hot weather. Now, without going any further, let's first address the elephant in the room. Linen wrinkles a lot. Now, personally, I don't really see this as a flaw. Linen should always look effortless, lived in, relaxed. It should move with you. So as a style tip, if ever you're going to go pure linen, make sure you embrace it. Don't fight the wrinkles, take them in, and remember that they are part of the overall look. Next up, let's get into our classic lightweight linen versus your heavier linens, such as Irish linen. Now, when people hear linen, they automatically think light, breezy, almost see-through fabrics, but honestly, that's only half the story. There are many different varieties and variations, especially when it comes to weight of linen, and at times they all can serve completely different purposes. Now, your lightweight linen, otherwise known as your classic summer linen, is gonna be what most people are familiar with. Lightweight linen is typically used for shirts, relaxed trousers, and casual suits. It's extremely breathable, very airy, and perfect for high heat. However, because it's so light, it wrinkles more aggressively and doesn't hold structure as well. Again, it's best for hot, humid climates, vacation wear, and casual tailoring. The downside is you lose a bit of sharpness. It drapes a little bit softer, and it's not so ideal if you're looking for a super structured look. Now, on the contrary, if you opt for a heavier linen, such as an Irish linen, which is essentially a high twist, dense fabric, just like this green suit you see behind me, this is where things get a little interesting. Irish linen is known for being more densely woven, slightly heavier, and a lot more durable. It still breathes, but it holds its shape much better than a lightweight linen. So instead of looking overly relaxed, it looks a bit more intentional. So in conclusion, here's a very simple rule of thumb when it comes to linen and linen selection. If you want a relaxed, effortless look, go lightweight linen. If you want a more structured but still breathable look, go with a heavier, high-dense twist linen, such as Irish linen. Linen isn't just about staying cool, it's oftentimes also about how you want to look while staying cool. Next up, let's get into my personal favorite spring-summer fabric, linen blends. Now, you'll usually see linen blends come in a few different variations. Number one, and my personal favorite, wool silk linen. You might also see cotton linen, wool cotton, cotton silk. There are so many different variations, but again, wool silk linen is my personal favorite. Linen cotton is going to give you that lightweight, structured look with still some wrinkling. Your linen wool is surprisingly one of the best options as it's breathable but holds its shape very well. Linen silk is going to be a great option because it's lightweight with a bit of luxury and sheen. And again, my personal favorite, wool silk linen, to me is the best of all the worlds. The wool is going to be durable, the silk is going to give it the sheen, and the linen, again, is going to give it that casual appearance. Next up, let's talk about one of the most well-known spring-summer fabrics, Sears Sucker. So today I'm wearing a navy blue Sears Sucker suit, and most people don't know that Sears Sucker is actually, in most cases, just cotton. Now, the suit I'm wearing today is actually a cotton elastane blend. It's about 98% cotton, 2% elastane, which I personally have really been enjoying wearing because I can work in it. It's very breathable. It moves very well. I can extend my arms. If I'm doing a fitting, I can lift things. I can grab things off the shelves here at work. This stretch Sears Sucker option has been something that has been my go-to thus far for the spring. Sears Sucker has that puckered, textured look, which actually lifts the fabric off of your skin. That means more airflow, less sticking, and overall more comfort. It's lightweight, it doesn't wrinkle very easily, and it keeps its shape throughout the day. Here's one more style pro tip when it comes to Sears Sucker. If ever you find yourself wanting a Sears Sucker suit, but you don't quite like or maybe want that classic stripe, pinstripe look that you would often see, maybe consider opting in for a solid color such as the one I'm wearing. This navy blue Sears Sucker is a great option if ever you want to wear something in maybe a casual sense, but you don't want it to look too casual to the point where it can't be versatile. So for example, from a distance, this oftentimes looks like a classic Navy suit, but as you get closer, you will see that puckered look, which gives that versatility that we so often crave when it comes to menswear, of being great for one occasion, but still appropriate for another. Just something to consider. And finally, a few other fabrics that you might want to consider this spring summer. A few honorable mentions, we might say. Number one is going to be just your 100% classic cotton suit. Not Sears Sucker, but just pure cotton. Number two is going to be your tropical wool, which is essentially just a lightweight, breathable fabric. In my opinion, typically anything under about 250 or 240 grams is a weight that I would consider to be more of a tropical weight. And finally, your fresco wool. Fresco wool is essentially just an open weave wool that, as you could imagine, because of that open weaving, is amazing for spring, summer. It is extremely durable and an amazing fabric if you tend to run on the hotter side. At the end of the day, it's not about one fabric being better than the other. It simply comes down to, how do you live? If you want lightweight and breathable, go linen. If you want balance, go with a blend. If you want structure and breathability, look into Sears Sucker or a more tropical wool. Dressing well in the warmer months is not always about just wearing less. It's oftentimes more about wearing smarter. If you've got the fabric right, everything else tends to fall into place. I really appreciate you all for tuning in. There's more videos coming on fit, fabric, and custom tailoring in the near future. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.